Hey guys, it's me, Tess, aka Huffleclaw.Bookie, and today I'm going to be doing the BookNet Fest Tag. So this tag was originally started by Kathy, and I will link her video in the description box below, but she did it 2 years ago in 2017, and then last year, and then now this year. So I had the privilege of going last year. It was so much fun. I didn't do any videos, I didn't record anything except for the video I did with Nikki, which I will also link that down in the description box. But I'm really excited because this year I heard that Christine's going to be there, and so is Jessie. So it's like this event is getting bigger and bigger every year, and I'm just so excited for it. So without further ado, we're going to get into the tag. And the first one is to introduce yourself. So the first prompt is introduce yourself. So hi guys, I'm Tess. I am 25 years old. I grew up in New Jersey. I lived there for 18 years, and then I moved to East Tennessee where I went to college for 4. And then now I've been living here in Central Florida for a little over 3 years. I moved basically the day after I turned 22, so that was really kind of fun. And I am a youth and preschool leader at my church, which has been a lot of fun. I've been doing those for about 2 years now. I've been on YouTube here for roughly like a year-ish inconsistently. The second question is kind of a two-parter, and it's where are you traveling from and how are you getting to Orlando? I live about an hour and a half southeast of Orlando, so I will be driving in my car to Orlando. It's about right at an hour and a half drive if traffic is decent on I-4, and if you've ever been to Orlando, you know how bad I-4 traffic can be, and there are times where it takes me 2 hours to get from getting on I-4 to where I have to go in Orlando, when usually that's 45 minutes. And the third one is what platforms do you use to express your love of books? And I use Instagram mostly. I am on there, Huffleclaw.Bookie. It's always linked in the description box below, so you can go ahead and follow me. I mostly do book reviews and book hauls on my Instagram, but I do occasionally, about once or twice a year, try to do photo challenges, where basically just someone has a list of photo challenges for a month, and I try to do those at least a couple times a year. And I'm also here on YouTube talking about books and every other thing that I like to watch, so every other thing I like to do. And I also discuss it on Twitch, which my channel is also in the description box below. It is Huffleclaw.Bookie with no dot in it. And I do occasionally stream on there. I'm working on getting a regular stream schedule right now. And I do occasionally talk to my Facebook friends about books and stuff like that. Actually, I don't think they're behind me, but on the shelves behind me, on this particular shelf, I have a few books from my best friend, because she's also a reader. And I'm also in the Year of Epic Reads Facebook group, which is a lot of fun. And I do discuss books on Twitter as well as a lot of things, mostly Sims and, my Twitter's mostly Sims and books, so if you like either of those things, go ahead and give me a follow. The link is in the description box. The fourth question is, are you planning on reading either of the BookNet Fest Book Club books? I wanted to read them both, but I didn't have the money or the access to get them right now. So I will not be reading them, unfortunately, but I really hope to in the next few months or so. Number 5 is, what are you looking forward to most at BookNet Fest this year? And I am really looking forward to meeting new bookish friends and seeing the ones I met last year. Everyone I met last year was super nice, and I hope to meet a lot more of that, a lot more people, and reconnect with a lot of people I met last year, because it was just so much fun. And seriously, just go. If you're hesitant, do it. Just go. Have you attended any other book event? No, I have not. I've only attended BookNet Fest 2018, and that was a blast, like I said earlier. And I was hoping to go to Y'all Fest last year, but did not have the money for it, unfortunately. And there are a couple book events I really want to go to, like Y'all Fest, because that's 9 hours from my house, so it's not too far of a drive or flight. I want to go to BookCon one of these days, because I actually learned around BookCon time, I was looking up ways to get to New York from where I live in Florida, and it turns out that the train probably is the easiest way, so I might end up taking a train in New York next time I go. I don't know, it's not like I'm gonna need my car or anything, so. And number 7 is, what do you plan to read that weekend? And I have a little TBR here. It's not really a TBR, but it's just 3 books that I think I might be in the mood for that weekend that aren't the ARC, because last year we had the ARC choice There was one of them that was like a Moby Dick retelling, I think, and then the other one was Broken Things by Lauren Oliver, and I got Broken Things. So hopefully this year there's going to be an arc choice like that, because that was really cool. It's my first ever physical arc. So this year, the books I'm planning to bring with me are Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I still haven't finished this, but I really want to. And When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. I started this a few months back. Obviously, I'm not like very far into it, but it was super cute. I got to this scene here on the back, and it's so funny. I was laughing so hard when I got to that part. And then the third book I'm bringing with me and hoping to read that weekend is Caraval by Stephanie Garber, because I'm finally, hopefully, going to get to this series because I've heard so much about it, and it sounds like something that I would really, really enjoy. So I really, really, really just want to get to this. And I'm also saying really a lot. And question number 8 is, do you have any friends that you're looking forward to seeing again? And that is yes. There are quite a few friends that I met last year at BookNet Fest that I really am excited to see again. I know Caitlin is going to be there from Cat Fairy, and she was super nice. And Teresa is going to be there. Sam and Mari. And I read that Haley is going to be there again, and Zoe from You're a Book Nerd Zoe. And I'm super excited to see all of them again. And also meet Jessie and Christine, because they're two of my favorite booktubers, so I'm really excited to meet them as well. The number 9 was to tag others, and I want to tag anybody that has not done this yet. So if you have not done the BookNet Fest tag and you're going to BookNet Fest 2019, I tag you to do this challenge, this tag, because it's a lot of fun, and I really want to see who's all is going to be there. Since it's still 3 weeks out, basically, I decided to add a 10th question. I call them questions because why not? And that is a pre-BookNet Fest reading list, and it's just like any books that you want to read before BookNet Fest. I have 3 specifically that I really just want to get to, and I'm like, please give me time to do this. And the first one, I want to finish Kingsbane by Claire Legrand. I started it when it came out, and I bought it on release day. Like, this is the only book I've ever bought on release day. So I got it. I'm 100 pages in. I love it so far. It's so good. If you haven't picked up Furyborn, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing that, because this was such an amazing series so far. And I just absolutely adore these books. And they're just like, this cover is super shiny, and I'm obsessed with it. And the other one, if you saw my May anticipated releases video, then you will recognize Again But Better. I just picked this copy up on Saturday. I was in Orlando, and I went to Barnes & Noble. But I went and I had to get the Barnes & Noble Book Club edition because there's exclusive content in here. It's like, I lived near Books A Million, so I could have gotten it there, but I really wanted this gold edition, and like, this sticker's so cute. The last book that I'm wanting to read before BookNet Fest is Brightly Burning by Alexa Dawn. I'm also really excited to see Alexa again at BookNet Fest. I met her last year, and she's so incredibly nice and supportive. And last year she hosted like a little get together for writers, and it was really, really eye-opening and inspiring to see that, you know, BookNet Fest was full of readers and writers and people of all ages and sizes and abilities and all that stuff. And it was so much fun to meet her and have that opportunity. And I even got a little office set, like a little office like notepad and stuff like that from her for a giveaway, and that was a lot. I still use it, and like, I'm obsessed with it now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are going to BookNet Fest, like I said, please do this video. I will share the prompts in the description box below, as well as Kathy's original video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And I will see you soon with a new video.